Came to this realization this morning that a lot of black, I always heard the word, but I never knew the gist of it, poverty pimp. And I realized that a lot of black, so-called black leaders in black neighborhoods are poverty pimps. And what I mean by that, like I told y'all before in the last video I made, not the last one, but a video I made before, and I was talking about how these guys go around and they claim that they're feeding the homeless and they ask for donations. And you got to realize that, like, when they're doing this, they're serving a need, but at the same time, it's a hustle. And what I mean by it is, like, you go to Costco's and BJ's and you could buy, the spice ham and cheese and meats and shit at a low price, and then come back out and give it away. But you ask for donations, but the donations outweigh, the donations make more money than the cost of you spending the money to buy food. So you figure, like, if you buy $5 worth of sandwiches, $5 worth of meat, $5 worth of cheese and bread, you spend $15, and then you make sandwiches and you go out there for actual donations, you're gonna make $100. You make $100, it only costs you $15 to make the sandwiches. So you're serving a need, and at the same time, you're making money. And I think that's what a lot of times these black poverty pimps do in the neighborhood. What they do is they go out there and they say that the white man is the devil. The white man brought you over here from Africa. He made you slaves. He beat you. And this is like this grabs hold of the people and their sympathy. And you start realizing the wrong that white people did to black people, as far as, using them as slaves to build the country. And then you see white billionaires and you see black people poor. So you mad at black people. Right. But they don't give a solution to the problem. Like, we know what black people have been through as far as a black group, right? Not a black individual, but the black group. Everybody acts as a group in America, quiet as it's kept. Even like in Chicago and in New York City, they're very segregated. They live in black neighborhood, Puerto Rican neighborhood, Jewish neighborhood. There may be like little spots here and there where there's other races living in that neighborhood, but for the most part, it's predominantly one particular race, like a Jamaican neighborhood, a Haitian neighborhood. They live together, but at the same time, they try to get in the same buildings as their group. Damn, where was I? But back to what I was saying is, like, these black leaders, they go out and they talk about how bad white people treated black people, but they don't give a solution. Like, everything is, but then, like I tell you, they give you spirituality. And spirituality is bullshit. Because spirituality don't put money in your pocket unless you pimping somebody. And like I always tell people, spirituality is a horizontal subject. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't put money in the pockets. It doesn't get anything built. It's just bullshit. And that's one of the main things that fuck black people up is spirituality. Because me and you can argue about religion all day. It's not going to get anything settled. We're going to argue about what color Jesus was. We're going to argue about, Jesus being a virgin. We're going to argue about bullshit. But it doesn't get anything productive and conducive done to the neighborhood. And this is why you have so many churches in black neighborhoods. And this is why black neighborhoods are so fucked up. Because the spirituality is not doing anything conducive for the people, but taking money out their pockets. Like I told you before, all black churches put their money into all white banks. And the minister is always doing better than the congregation. And this is how black leaders are. Black leaders are doing better than the people that they serve. But they're not giving people nothing back but spirituality, which is bullshit.